Hello wrestling fans, welcome to FPW Championship Wrestling, and this is Johnny Baba Ganoush, the voice and the host of Fantasy Pro Wrestling broadcasts. Tonight, in this edition, this is our last stop to Death Row 2022, which comes to you live Sunday, October the 16th. To start the show, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at the championship tournament. This is the SJD Memorial Championship Tournament. That stands for Stephen Jerome Dessa, Vicious Jeremy and Jesse Decay's father, who had passed away over a year ago. These are the participants: Vicious Jeremy, Cursed, Junior, Super X, Jesse Decay, and King Matrik, which will start off in this tournament right after this, and Secret Agent Sam and Shane Eaton McKay. These are the 8 superstars that will be duking it out in this tournament, and we're going to start off with Jesse Decay and King Matrik. Our senior correspondent Rick Rocker will be joining me at the announce table in just a few short minutes. So grab whatever you guys need to grab from the fridge, from your cupboards, from wherever you put your snacks and stuff. We're going to be starting off this show in a few minutes.
So we get first choice. We're even in front of the diamond wholesalers. Whether you want a big anniversary diamond or a spectacular diamond anniversary.
Ready or not, here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, already Jesse Decay has made his presence. He is ready, but I think the man right here, this man, Mononc Denis King Matrik, is ready for this match. The Universal Champion, King Matrik, He is focused. He looks ready for this night, for this match, and he ought to be ready for this Sunday because his championship belt will be on the line. The bell sounds and we are up and running. Rick Rocker, thank you very much for joining. You got everything you need right there, buddy? Absolutely here, Johnny. Got my headset on here, and tonight, ladies and gentlemen, this is, in fact, our last stop. I think you mentioned that earlier, but this is our last stop, fans, before our 2022 Death Row pay-per-view, which is technically free, and you can watch this exclusively on YouTube. And we're starting things off here with the SJD Championship Memorial Tournament. And King Matrik, the Universal Champion, and Jesse Decay. Very interesting. I guess you can say they're both fathers. They're uncle and nephew. That's their relationship. And they're all related somehow, some way to Mr. SJD. They're Stephen Jerome Dessa. May he rest in peace. Yes, King Matrik happens to be the brother-in-law of Stephen Dessa. Stonewall Steve, whatever you want to call him. Okay? His sister is Stephen's wife, Francine Dessa. Of course, Jesse Decay is the son, the firstborn from Steve Dessa. And one of these two men, like it or not, one of these two men will advance in our semi-final round. And at this point, it could be Jesse. If Jesse wins this match, and so far as it stands, it looks like he's really taking control of his mononcle. Irish whip. Beautiful black hole slam or a boss man slam or whatever you want to call it. The champion of the universe delivers. And speaking of delivering, King Matrik is delivering the pain to his nephew, Jesse Decay. Now, if memory serves me correctly, during Thanksgiving, Jesse Decay and his family didn't even go to the cottage, the family cottage, if you will, which sends as a surprise because Jesse loves that cottage. I mean, he'll take whatever advantage he can to make his way there, and for some reason decided not to go to that cottage. And also, speculations have also concerned that Jesse sent King Matrik an email. I don't know what kind of email it was, but I don't think it was anything good. Well, that's a family affair there, Johnny. I mean, you can't blame families for being what they are. I mean, during Thanksgiving, I had a conversation with my sister-in-law, and she was giving me the weirdest of looks, a strange vibe. I mean, I wasn't enjoying it at all. I was enjoying my Thanksgiving dinner. But when I asked her to pass the potatoes, she completely ignored me. I mean, flat out ignored everything. I mean, I was sitting across from her, but I couldn't reach. You know what I'm saying? She had the potatoes next to her plate, and our table is pretty wide. So when I asked her, can you please kindly pass the mashed potatoes, she did not even respond. She didn't even bother to look. Now, why would that happen there, Rick? I mean, any bad blood? Absolutely not. I think the situation is, she did not want to be at the house that very day. Well, that could be the consequences and probability, but the bottom line is family are supposed to love each other. Family are supposed to be there for each other. Just like in this matchup here and everybody else participating in this championship tournament, family and friends, the closest. Did you just see that? Did you just see what King Matrik did? He even took the time and liberty to showboat in front of all of these fans here in the THQ Arena, just leaps, just tosses his nephew in the air and a power punch. That's unbelievable. I don't think we've ever seen Mononk do that. All the way slam from the champion of the universe, going for the cover. Scott Stanley in position, and a 2 count, my God. This is turning out to be a very great match to start things off in the Memorial Championship Tournament. The finals will meet at Decimania 1 on Sunday, November the 20th. It's going to be an amazing event, and I don't know why Decay just let King Matrik go like that. He had the pin, he had the cover, the referee was counting, and he just nonchalantly gets off of his own uncle. It could possibly be B.O. Body odor. I mean, for some reason, maybe King Matrik stinks. I don't think he stinks. Beautiful power slam. X marks the spot in the center of the ring and only gets a 1 count. So Decimania, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a special event, a memorial show paying tribute to the one and only late, great Stonewall Steve, also known as his real name, Stephen Jerome Dessa. Father, grandfather, uncle, best friend in the whole wide world, and one a hell of a superstar to ever grace a fantasy pro wrestling ring. Beautiful camel clutch, not cobra clutch, but camel clutch by the champion of the universe. There's the cobra clutch by King Matrik. Sky Stanley rings the bell. With 22 minutes and 50 seconds remaining, the Universal Champion wins by way of submissiones. Outstanding matchup right there. It looks as though that the Universal Champion will advance. Poor Jesse Decay, son number 1, is not going to make it to the very end. That's too bad. I mean, that power slam was really something else, and when Decay had Matrik for that cover, he just lets him go. I mean, did he fart? Did King Matrik fart? Well, that's what I've been trying to say here, Johnny. I think that King Matrik stinks. He must smell like something. Otherwise, he wouldn't do this. Oh my goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that man right there, King Matrik, the champion of the universe, may have advanced on in the championship tournament, but later on in our broadcast, inside the steel cage, Kinnon Jackson Jr., Shane Ginger Dallas Page, Gordon will square off to decide who will be the legitimate #1 contender for the FPW Championship of the Universe, which that will happen this Sunday at Death Row. Well, that's a hell of a mouthful right there, Johnny. I mean, that's a lot of information, so please repeat yourself for those of you who didn't follow that. Alright, I'll try my best. Kinnon Jackson Jr. and Shane Ginger Dallas Page Gordon are to compete inside of a steel cage. The winner of the match gets a shot at the Championship of the Universe at Death Row, which will happen this Sunday, which will be October 16th, 2022. Is that good enough for you there, Rick? Absolutely. Well, fans, I gotta step away from the broadcast table for a moment or two, and I gotta interview Ginger Doll's page before I'm too late. So, Rick, Johnny, have your thing. Do what you gotta do right now. Make your announcements and stuff. I will see you in a little while. Thank you very much. Well, fans, that was Rick Rocker, the senior correspondent, and my other broadcast partner. And look at the tournament bracket right now, fans. King Matrik has now officially advanced to our semifinal round, which will be happening in a couple of weeks from now. But the finals for that championship belt, the SJD championship belt, that will be decided on Sunday, November 20th, when Fantasy Pro Wrestling and Ruffles presents Decimania. Alright, now, ladies and gentlemen, let us shift gears for a moment, as we're going to be bringing to you a 6-man tag team elimination match featuring stars of the New Class Wrestling Academy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, our next match for the night is a trios elimination match between two great teams. Team Japan's Black Ninja, Shaolin, and Kyoto Dragon versus the trio of Moussa, Kone, whose face is blocked right now, Levar, Winslow in the middle, and on the far right corner, the big boy, Blacketeer, in action. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Team Japan, unfortunately, without theme music, but that's alright. That's okay. We can fix that in a jiffy. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, Moussa Kone is the next opponent for the NCWA World Championship. And fans, this should be a good one. Keegan Yamada, you know, so far has been on a rampage, but look, listen and learn. Moussa Kone was the only man so far to defeat Keegan Yamada in some way, shape, or form via submission in front of all these people, and anyone who was watching on YouTube, you saw what happened right then and there. Okay? You saw exactly what we all saw, and when we saw Keegan tap. Bah! That's what we saw. We saw Keegan Yamada submit to the hands of one Moussa Kone. And you know what? Levar Winslow, being the team captain of that group, he did a very good job. Yes, he got himself eliminated. Yes, he did lose the match. But his team survived. Moussa and Shane being the sole survivors. But now Levar Winslow has a chance to redeem himself. Not only as an FPW superstar, but an alumni of the New Class Wrestling Academy. Levar Winslow has a gift. But Moussa Kone does too. In fact, Moussa Kone must win tonight in order for him to still gain his status as a worthy opponent. Should he lose, well, it's a shame. That means that he'll have to do much better this Sunday at Death Row. It's going to be a huge event, ladies and gentlemen. Looking forward to that event. And here it comes, their partner, which was not really part of the plan, but I'm damn well glad. Why are these people fucking booing, man? Can't you see that this man is a working man? Can't you see this guy has to feed his family? Listen to this audience, listen to the crowd. They are not showing any love for Blacketeer. He is the third partner in this trios elimination match. We wish both of these teams the best of luck. And Rick Rocker is also backstage doing some correspondence work. And I had to hear what Ginger Dallas Page had to say, and this kid, I'm telling you, this young man who has entered his 30s, his dirty 30s, has a dirty mouth. I mean, the things that he has said in the past, it's unspeakable. Absolutely unspeakable. I would never say it to anybody. I wouldn't say it to my colleagues. I wouldn't even say it to my own family or my friends. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Trios Elimination Tag Team Match. And this legend right now, this legend in the ring, Black Ninja, he has fought the best. He's fought the worst. He's fought the brightest. He fought the dumbest superstars in all of professional wrestling. And double flapjack with butter and maple syrup. Deliciosos. Still to come, our main event, Kinnon Jackson Jr. and Shane Gordon inside that steel cage. Locked in that steel cage, where the only way to win is to escape. No pinfalls, no submissions. Escape the cage. That's going to be exquisite. Now, I use that word because, fans, this is going to determine once and for all who is the best, who is better than the other, who is worthy to grasp that brass ring known as the championship of the universe. The highest prize, the most prestigious one of all of sports entertainment, especially the sport of professional wrestling. Nothing can be as higher than that belt. Nothing. Levar Winslow now in the enemy camp. Oh, knife edge chop across the chest. And Levar Winslow will be at ringside for this Sunday's event. The NCWA New Class Wrestling Academy Championship Belt of the World will be defended. And Keegan Yamada must be watching this as his crew are in the ring right now. Team Japan. That's Shaolin right there, aka Hakushi. Black Ninja. We all know who he is. And of course, the newest addition of that team is Kyoto Dragon. Now, for those of you who don't know, Kyoto Dragon started his career in Fantasy Pro Wrestling back in 2001. So technically, Kyoto Dragon shouldn't even be an alumni. He should be an actual superstar of Fantasy Pro Wrestling. But since he joined the academy, that makes him an alumni now. Tag has been made. Here comes Moussa, Kone. Levar Winslow now setting him up. Beautiful double team powerbomb type doomsday device. Excellently done, and Moussa even strikes the captain, Black Ninja. Moussa Kone is young, he is fit, he is lit, and he's not putting up with anyone's shit. This should be an exciting trios match, a la Survivor Series. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I just been informed by our manager of Fantasy Pro Wrestling here, well, one of our managers, this show will have to be cut short because time constraints. Unfortunately, due to time constraints, we'll have to cut down a whole bunch of matches, which is unfortunate. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to try to resume the other half of our program on Friday. That being said, by the time you watch this program, on YouTube. Tune in for the other half of our show, which will be on Friday the 15th. Friday the 14th. Excuse me. Friday the 14th of October will be our second half. I apologize for the inconvenience, but we're gonna have our second half of the show because we had apparently one match more than we were expecting, and I don't think that time will allow us to continue on with this broadcast. So hopefully that's not going to cause any problems. I don't think it will cause any problems to the viewers at home, but you will not find out well, we're going to try and get to our main event, the steel cage match between Gordon and Jackson Jr., because they already talked. One of them already spoke. So after this match is over, we're going to have our steel cage match to decide who will finally compete against King Matrik at Death Row. The other matches that we had was Kevin Delmer and Chris Kennedy versus the Team Mexico's Lucha Estrella and Sergio Menendez. And we also had a women's tag team match between the number 1 and number 2 ranked tag team for ladies championship wrestling. So that is going to be happening not tonight, but it will most likely happen on October the 14th. So by the time you watch this video, hopefully we'll be on the same day of this broadcast. And if not, well, then you just have to wait till the 14th of October, and that video will be posted up on YouTube before Death Row. So you'll get to watch this event, you'll get to watch this show, and follow along as best as you possibly can. The big event, though, will happen on the 16th of October, and that's our annual Death Row event. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. I just got word from one of our managers from Fantasy Pro Wrestling telling us that we will not have time at all to do all the matches for our show. And that's the big deal with this company, ladies and gentlemen, is that it's all about time constraints. If you don't have the time, you don't have the time. Beautiful head scissors takedown there by Moussa Kone. And let's get back to the action, fans, please. Please. Post any comments, by the way, while you're watching this in the convenience of your own home or wherever you are. Like, post a comment. I like to hear more about what's going on. I want to hear, like, if you guys are you guys acknowledging this video? Do you guys even care about our product? I mean, for God's sakes, we have been doing these shows for over a decade plus now, and for the last 10 years, there hasn't been a whole lot of comments. There's been no conversations rolling around at all. It's like nobody seems to give a shit. So I mean, as a member of the championship committee, FPW management, etc., let me know what you guys feel about these matches. Do these matches make any sense? Does this entertain you? Are you guys enjoying this? Are you guys having fun? I mean, look at Levar Winslow, for God's sakes. I mean, he's taken down Hakushi, now known as Shaolin. I mean, he's taking him by storm. Look at this guy. He just turned off the power button on Shaolin. I mean, he was pretty much limp. And all of a sudden, he just kips himself up to his feet like nothing ever happened. Beautiful spine buster, flexing his biceps like he's the Incredible Hulk. Levar now going for the cover. Will this be enough for Shaolin? Not at all. Not even a 2 count. Sleeper hole, ladies and gentlemen. Shaolin is in deep trouble. But Kyoto Dragon manages to save his own partner. In these trios matches, they do last a long time, and that's why I'm a little bit scared that we're not going to have time to do everything that we wanted to do. And that's a tremendous shame, ladies and gentlemen, because we want to have quality in our shows. It's not about the quantity, it's the quality. We want the fans who watch these programs to enjoy what they're seeing. Look at that. Everybody explodes at the exact same time. Nobody wants to lose. This is not a one fall to a finish. This is an elimination style of match. And usually how it all goes down is that once one man is gone from the match, it ends up going in a trickle effect till eventually we have nobody left and we have a clean sweep victory. Oh, Rick, you're back. Yes, Johnny, sorry about to barge in like this here. I am still part of the broadcast table. Did you get the memo? Yes, I did there, Rick. Thank you very much. I'm very, very disappointed on a personal level here, ladies and gentlemen, in this business. We don't normally have to cut down the shows very short, but unfortunately tonight, well, we're not going to get a chance to see the ladies of LCW. Not tonight, anyways. Tremendous shame, fans. I was very much looking forward to seeing who will be #1 contender. For now, ladies and gentlemen, as it stands, the #1 ranked team is the Wii Fitness Gurus. In this case here, Alicia, and her tag partner for the night will be Penny and Decay. So, the #2 ranked team, though, also deserves a crack at the championship belts. But in order for them to be a part of the big picture this Sunday night, they're going to have to beat Alicia and Penny and Decay. Yep, I know, and it is what it is. We have to cooperate. We have to, understand that we can't have it all. This matchup here is almost halfway through the time limit, which is 30 minutes. We're at 16 and a half remaining. And we're going to be out of here by 4 o'clock. It's 3:23 now. Beautiful DDT. Did you just see that? I sure did there, Johnny. Moussa Kone, just delivering the goods on Kyoto Dragon. He's going all out here. Moussa Kone showing his peers what he's made of. Is he going to be ready to rock and roll this Sunday against Keegan Yamada for the NCWA World Championship? I got a feeling the answer is a big yes. Moussa Kone, a bright new star, made his appearance in the Academy on the 2K19, and look how much he's changed over the 1 year span of time. Black Ninja, look at that, the Ninja got caught by Levar, allowing Moussa to get the advantage. Beautiful standing drop kick, clotheslines him down like he made it effortless. Just took down the legend. Oh, another beautiful clothesline. 15 and a half minutes remaining on the clock, and yet no one has been eliminated yet. The Dragon is here. Absolutely, the Dragon is here. He's in the apron right now. Getting his ass kicked here by Moussa Kone. In this sensational night here that will unfortunately be cut short due to time constraints. Now, this doesn't normally happen, fans, but unfortunately, we have a hell of a week. Busy all around. Don't have much time like we used to. But you can rest assured, fans, this Sunday night at Death Row, there won't be no time constraints. We're going to get the show from the beginning to the very end. We're going to find out once and for all who is going to be victorious. We got championship matches up the wazoo, including, in the ladies department, our second annual Daphne Memorial Battle Royale. And we already have our competitors. And get this, as a bonus, Eva Quintana will be defending the LCW World Championship following that Battle Royale. Oh, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it, fans. This Sunday night, do not miss it. October the 16th. It's going to be a huge show. We're also having the return of our Gauntlet for the Gold, the first one since War of Champions back in the month of June. It feels like it's been forever ago, but yet, once that bell rings and those countdowns begin to our next competitor, it's going to feel like we just had this last night. It's going to be awesome. Looking forward to this Sunday's Death Row event exclusively on YouTube. Well, ladies and gentlemen, things are definitely shaping up in this trios matchup here with 7 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Oh, wait a minute, full Nelson. Moussa, get in there and save. Oh, god damn. Kyoto Dragon. And Blacketeer eliminated from this contest. It is now a tag team formality. Levar, Winslow, and Moussa, Kone. And soon we will set up our steel cage match for what will be indefinitely an explosive match. Kinnon Jackson Jr. and Shane Ginger Dallas Page Gordon. It's gonna be sick. Tigress, Dragon Suplex. Oh! As mentioned before, Moussa Kone has a lot on the line in this match here. He has to win this match, all for credibility, all for the sake of trying to teach Keegan Yamada a lesson or two. Does he have what it takes to win that championship belt? Winning matches like this matters a whole lot. It shows teamwork, sportsmanship, endurance. You name it, and that's exactly what you're going to get. Well, Moussa Kone is definitely worthy of being the #1 contender for that championship belt. I mean, let's be honest here. Levar Winslow wanted that title from the very get-go, and that's why he formed that team. I mean, it just so happens that he chose Moussa Kone to be his partner, this bright young buck. And of course, Shane Gordon won that 6-way match by eliminating Brandon Wolf last. If memory serves me correctly, you know, Shane deserved that spot too. And that's why Shane, because he survived that trios match on Homecoming, Shane is already the next man. But Kinnon, that's a whole other story. He's climbing the ladder right now, and he's trying to surpass Shane Gordon. As far as Moussa goes, definitely Moussa is up for that championship. Levar was the only man in his own team that had to forfeit via submission. That's a very, very sad way to go, because it's not like you got pinned. No, you have to allow the man to say, let me go. I tap. I'm tapping out. Let me go. I surrender. Levar Winslow surrendered to Keegan Yamada of all the men in that match, including Bram and Ryan. That's true. Keegan Yamada had his troops of Ryan Rage and Bram Healy, the NCWA World Tag Team Champions, but let's face it, Keegan did lose ultimately, because he was the last man in his own team that was left, and Moussa was the one that ended the match via submission. 4 minutes remaining on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes. And there's the first blood. Levar Winslow really doing a lot of work on Hakushi, now known as Shaolin. Now let me get this straight here, Rick. I mean, you made a very good point. Levar Winslow set up this whole trios match because Levar wants to get at Keegan Yamada for what had happened 2 years ago when we had crowned our very first ever Academy's World Champion. That was December 2020. Oh, there it is. There's that reset button we talked about, or that power button. Levar covers 2 and no! Spine buster! Go for the cover! Go for it, buddy! Ah, yes! Yes! Oh no! Ah. Levar Winslow eliminates Shaolin. Now it's all up to Black Ninja. This should be very interesting, fans. Oh, a discus elbow strike to the face. You can see that Ninja is super pissed right now with 2.5 minutes remaining. Shall I deduce here, Johnny? Yes, to go back to your thought. I think that Levar Winslow has been completely... Holy shit, sorry there, Rick. I'm sorry. But Moussa, Kone, and this man right here, Levar Winslow, are the survivors of the team. But Levar Winslow ends up winning with a team with Moussa just illing and chilling. He is still have not been eliminated from trios competition. What a highlight reel, ladies and gentlemen. What a matchup this has been. And I still think that Levar is adamant about losing that NCWA World Championship belt. He wants that title more than anything else in this world. But until then, and on that day, Levar Winslow and Moussa Kone, look at this, Moussa encouraging his man, Levar Winslow, the team captain of his team, to celebrate along with this man, Moussa Kone, will be at Devil's Feud Cake this Sunday night to battle Keegan Yamada, the NCWA World Championship. I'm looking forward to it, Johnny. I am too, Rick. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us shift gears to our main event feature of the night. It's the Steel Cage Challenge between Kinnon Jackson Jr. and Shane Ginger Dallas Page Gordon. Remember, the winner of the match will be the undisputed #1 contender for the championship of the universe. That means they will face King Matrik this Sunday at Death Row. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have added an extra stipulation in this match. Due to time constraints, there will be pinfalls and submissions allowed in this match. So Shane Ginger Dallas Page Gordon to the left, Kinnon Jackson Jr. to the right. Let's not waste any time, fans. Take a long look, ladies and gentlemen. Take a good look at this man right here, Shane Ginger Dallas Page Gordon. This is the man that outlasted Keegan Yamada, Brand Healy, and Ryan Rage in our main event for Homecoming a month ago. Great match as it was. A stupendous match. And the funny thing is, Shane could have won for the team at the very tail end. But what did Shane do? He tagged himself out and let Moussa Kone get the recognition. Get that opportunity right there. And yet, this man right here, Shane, according to the championship committee, has been permitted to compete for the prestigious championship of the universe. Now you're thinking to yourself, well, Shane is an alumni. He was part of the academy. Doesn't he get credit for that title as well? The NCWA World title? Yes, he does. But let's be honest. Shane has been a part of Fantasy Pro Wrestling since 2017 for the last 5 years, ladies and gentlemen. 5 years. And Moussa has been here for 5 weeks. Alright? Let's not state the obvious here, fans, but I think that Moussa deserves a fresh opportunity at that World Championship belt. Kinnon Jackson Jr., however, making his way into this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, should be an interesting one. And hey, you never know. This man might be our next challenger, let alone the next champion. The next champion of the universe. All he's got to do is survive the steel cage. And then, on Sunday the 16th, he goes up against King Matrik one more time. Looking forward to it there, Rick. Absolutely myself too there, Johnny, and I'm telling you right now, within the next few minutes or so, I'm hoping, I'm praying that we're going to get ourselves justice in this match here. And justice in the name of, I could say it's Shane. I could say it's Shane Gordon because he does deserve the right to compete for the Universal Championship belt. And if he tagged Moussa Kone in, maybe Shane had this all figured out this whole time. As I interviewed him backstage, he gave me subtle hints. He gave everybody the hint that he had this all scouted out. Since he's been already a competitor for Fantasy Pro Wrestling the last 5 years, Shane has been embedded into the fabric of Fantasy Pro Wrestling. He's barely an alumni of the Academy. Moussa is straight from the Academy, fresh from the Academy, but never got the championship belt opportunity that he wanted. Now he does. So thanks to Shane Gordon, Moussa now gets the opportunity. And because of what Shane did by tagging himself out, he also got himself that opportunity to convince FPW management to make him the runner-up, to make him the next man, the next opponent for King Matrik and that championship belt. A astute observation there from our senior correspondent Rick Rocker. Kinnon now trying to make an escape, but does not make it at all. It is too early. It's only been 2 minutes now in this matchup, and already, fans, Rick, you're getting me convinced Shane should already be the number one contender. As a matter of fact, as it stands on the fight card, his name appears on there on the marquee. But why is Kinnon Jackson Jr. in the mix? Why is he involved? Simply put, Kinnon Jackson Jr. has not been beaten by King Matrik, except for what happened at Homecoming a couple of weeks ago, back in September, in that triangle match, that triple threat match that we saw, and it said a lot. I understood the consequences. Horvath got himself eliminated by Kinnon, and Kinnon got himself eliminated by King Matrik. I understand completely what you're saying, but look, the facts and the figs state, in that eliminator match that happened a week ago, do you remember, Rick? Do you remember what happened on that day? King Matrik never lost. Kinnon Jackson Jr. never escaped the cage. But King Matrik never escaped the cage too. And speaking of escaping the cage right now, Shane Gordon is setting up Kinnon Jackson Jr. for a beautiful and painful superplex. And I think that Shane is going to try to escape the cage right now. This could be a quick match, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute, Kinnon now. Kinnon pulls the leg away from Shane Gordon. This steel cage match continues. Kinnon Jackson Jr. and King Matrik fought to a 30-minute time limit. That's impressive. Where I come from, that's absolutely impressive. On that note, King Matrik never escaped the cage. Kinnon Jackson Jr. never escaped the cage. I get that. But at the end of the day, it's a draw. So what? Both men are losers? My opinion, both men are winners. The championship committee have decided not to make it a triple threat match for Death Row. It's going to be a one-on-one match, the way wrestling is intended to be, mano y mano for the highest prize in the game. The FPW Championship of the Universe. Kinnon Jackson Jr. making an attempt to escape. 5 minutes have passed, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes. Well, Johnny, you and I can both agree and disagree as to what had happened about a week ago or so. But at the same time, I cannot help the thought that maybe in this match tonight, we might go to a time limit draw. We might go to the extent. There might be a possibility that both men will never escape the cage. And since there's even an added stipulation, what if pinfalls and submissions ain't good enough? Nah, Rick, look at this submission hold right here, right now. Yet no referee, but the world can watch. And we're watching it too. And Shane right now manages to fight off that arm submission hold. Wow! Incredible effort from both of these men. This is our #1 contenders match. Shane Gordon, Kinnon Jackson Jr. And you know, should Kinnon win, and it's a one-on-one match, we've seen them before. We've seen them fight in a singles match. I'll have to do my research to see if this is in fact and indeed the first ever match they've had with no cage matches or any other added stipulation. I want to know. I got to know. King Matrik has been the Universal Champion since last year's Blood, Sweat, and Tears event. Beautiful maneuver right there by Shane Gordon. Doesn't get the 3 count, only gets a 1, but Shane fighting a good fight, ringing the arm, side headlock. I mean, this guy knows his shit around. You can hear the audience applauding too there in respect, in admiration for these two men fighting inside the steel cage. Now Shane Gordon making the attempt. He's climbing. Kinnon Jackson Jr. was like, he was a bit wobbly there, wasn't he? Wait a minute, hold the phone. Hold the damn phone. What is this? Kinnon Jackson, oh my God, with a curb stomp. He just curb stomped Shane Gordon. Are you kidding me? Kinnon Jackson Jr. is almost on the top of the cage. Oh, come on. Give me a break. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can assure you that that was very, very gut-wrenching there for Shane Gordon right there, ladies and gentlemen. Him being the worthy opponent, in my opinion, the most worthy of worthies. Because Shane, I don't think he ever fought King Matrik one-on-one before. Kinnon, on the other hand, has. Kinnon had his chance, but I don't think that Kinnon's got what it takes to win this match. I'm sorry here, Johnny. I don't want to sound like I'm one-sided here and I'm just choosing the bad guys, air quotes, bad guys. Let's be honest here let's just be honest here. Kinnon Jackson Jr. had his chance, and you saw it in the steel cage a couple of times. Matter of fact, I do recall that Kinnon and the King fought inside the steel cage in a non-title affair that had Kinnon win the match too. Yes, that did happen. We mentioned it. I do believe we have mentioned it at one point or another, possibly last week too in that eliminator match, but that was then. I mean, the King Matrik is still the champion because he is that damn good. He is a tough hombre. And we've always known him to be a tough hombre. Stone Cold Stunner exploding out of nowhere. He hooks the leg. The entire audience counting. And no! It's only a 2 count, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. Backpack Stunner. Oh, Jesus Crow. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Shane Gordon is going to Death Row. Shane Gordon wins by way of pinfall, never escaped the cage, which was the original stipulation, but the championship committee has stated we must have these other stipulations involved due to time constraints. That might play an effect. It might play an effect to this one Kinnon Jackson Jr., ladies and gentlemen, all because of time constraints. But as it stands right now, Shane Gordon has proven to all of us that he is going to be the next potential new Universal Champion. I can't believe this, fans. I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. Shane Gordon is the Mac. He is the man that should be the #1 contender, and now, ladies and gentlemen, he is, in fact, the next challenger. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for now. But we will resume part 2 of our broadcast on Friday, October 14th. So, by the time you're watching this, just wait patiently for the 14th. We have a whole lot more action to come, including some of the fabulous female superstars of Ladies Championship Wrestling. The #1 ranked team, the We Fitness Gurus, will face the #2 ranking team, which will be Gina Carano and Jivin Jan McCarthy. It's gonna be good. Well, I am Rick Rocker, ladies and gentlemen, the senior correspondent for Fantasy Pro Wrestling. I bid you all adieu. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on Friday. Johnny, it's been a pleasure. Adios, amigo. And there goes Rick Rocker, fans. Thanks once again for watching our broadcast. And again, I apologize for cutting this show off short. But it is what it is, fans, in this great sport of ours. For until now, we'll see you on Friday for part 2 of our broadcast. Johnny Abaganoush signing off. We'll see you on Friday.
going? Because we're bold like our flavor. We are so bold, but where are we going? I don't know. We're getting really close to my grandma's house.
Hello, wrestling fans. Johnny Baba Ganoush speaking on behalf of FPW management with a very important announcement. So, you just finished watching, which was by far not really the full version of the steel cage match between Kinnon Jackson Jr. and Shane Gordon. Due to time constraints, we had to add the pinfall and submission stipulation in there, when really in a cage match you're supposed to escape the cage. Nobody did. As a result, Vicious Jeremy and the board of directors have put their heads together to come up with an amazing main event matchup tonight, October 14th. Part 2 of FPW Championship Wrestling. Kinnon Jackson Jr. will face Shane Ginger Dallas Page Gordon, and their opponent will be King Matrik in a triple threat match. One fall to a finish, no championship belt. Nah! In this match, there are 3 outcomes to this contest. The first outcome is that if Kinnon Jackson Jr. wins the match, Shane will be out of the running, and it will be King Matrik versus Kinnon Jackson Jr. for the gold this Sunday at Death Row. Outcome number 2, if Shane Gordon wins tonight, he will be the official opponent. Kinnon Jackson Jr. will be out of the running, and they will face off. Shane will face off with King Matrik for the title this Sunday. But if King Matrik wins tonight, he gets the night off on Sunday, will not defend the title at Death Row Sunday, and Kinnon and Shane will then be put into a cage. This time, there are no pinfalls, there are no submissions. The only way to win is by escaping the cage. No doors! It's climbing up the roof, or up the wall, having both feet touch the floor. I really hope I made myself perfectly clear on those 3 outcomes, because I'm out of breath right now. that was good. Anyways, we also have a great lineup as well. To start things off, we have a tag team match to determine who will face Junior Benito and Alex Fisher on Sunday for those World Tag Team Cruiserweight titles. Kevin Delmer and Chris Kennedy will face off against Lucha Estrella and Sergio Menendez, Team Mexico, to jumpstart this show. We also have women's wrestling, or ladies wrestling, where we'll have the Wii Fitness Gurus, Alicia and Penny Endicott, versus Gina Carano and Jiven Jan McCarthy. It's gonna be an awesome night, folks. Hope you will enjoy this show. I'm Johnny Ganoush, and we'll see you at ringside for our opening contest here on FPW Championship Wrestling. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, here on FPW Championship Wrestling, the team of Chris Kennedy, Kevin Delmer versus Team Mexico, Lucha Estrella and Sergio Menendez. Prepare for some awesome dancing styles of Chris Kennedy, Bebo.
Oh, the dance.
Whoa! Would you look at this? Chris Kennedy, ladies and gentlemen, bright young man from the academy, making his way down the rampway, cutting a rug. Look at those, look at the footwork, Julia. Look at the footwork on this guy. And there is pyro raining down on this man.
Mr. Shakira, that's so nice.
Maybe he learned his shit from Shakira.
Probably.
The audience are on their feet for Chris Kennedy, as that entrance music was the full track. Right there, it fits the entire entrance. You cannot beat that, Julia. I don't know what they want. They don't seem to like him and Delmer, but you know what? This kid he's got a gift. I mean, he makes other people look fantastic, which is what you need. By the way, Julia, you look dazzling tonight. My fucking God! Like, is it a new perfume? A new shade of lipstick? Did you get your hair done at Shea Lavelle or something like that? My fucking Christ! My broadcast partner looks dazzling tonight.
Well, thank you.
I want a camera shot at Julia, but this is not a beautician show. This is a wrestling show.
Well, you know what? I actually got a compliment from my landlord.
Get out of here.
But she saw me, she's like, oh, well, you look really nice with makeup. And I'm like, I'm not wearing any makeup.
You see, you stun me every time, Julia.
It's this new toner I've been using. I got it from Amazon. It's Korean. It's all written in Korean. Well, it's written in English, but it's written in Korean. And that shit, can I say shit? That shit is amazing. It makes my face as smooth as a baby's bottom.
You can say whatever you want, Julia. However, I'm gonna try my best not to use the F word. You know, frequently. But this toner of yours, you bought it off of Jeffrey Bezos?
Yeah, Jeffrey Bezos hooked me up. Some Korean toner. It makes no sense.
Now we are getting an incredible entrance tonight from all quattro of these superstars.
So tell me, why is this entrance music tasty? It's like, look at the video. Like the music. I don't think the TZ brothers would approve of that.
Sexy Jesus. Alright. Number one, it's a very popular TZ song. It's a beautiful song. Sergio is a beautiful man. Okay, I'm not gay or bisexual, but I know what a beautiful man looks like. And if you ever heard this man sing, it's like listening to the Beatles for the very first time. Oh, Lord have mercy. What the fuck was that? Lucha did a very unusual corkscrew-like maneuver. Oh, double kick double team super kick, Kone. And the audience are on their feet tonight. Can I ask you a question, Julia? In my announcement, did I make myself abundantly clear? The 3 outcomes? I hope so. I mean, I really tried my best to explain the outcome. I mean, I'm not really happy what happened this past week. I mean, if the rules are you must escape the cage to win, that's the rules. You can't just... It's all because of time constraint. Okay. So, this past week, an incident had occurred where there wasn't enough time to produce a show because the time was reaching a certain period where we had to stop production because we were running out of time. We had other things to do, you know? But I still wanted to be a good face of the company and say, we're gonna have Shane and Kinnon fight in the cage. But to make time, to give us enough time for the match, we allowed pinfalls and submissions because that way it would pick up it would speed up the match. But as an enthusiast and as a businessman, I don't think it was a right call. And unfortunately, one person cannot voice for the entire party. You know? So the powers that be implemented the pinfall and submission rule, and Shane Gordon took advantage of it. And that's why right now he's the next guy. But then you told management when you found out this news, because you found out on the very same day, you said it was not fair. So if you're all about equality, fairness, your idea, and what Vicious Jeremy said, it all made sense. So we're having this triple threat match, because that way we'll know for sure who goes where, and it stays final. Capiche? So there are no time constraints tonight. We have the time right now. We're gonna make this happen. Your nose is a bit runny here.
I know, it's the tubes.
The tubes. It'll get you.
I was gonna say something and I forgot.
Oh. Winner of this match faces Junior Benito and Alex Fisher. Are you proud of those two men?
Chris, I think they make a good team.
They have literally revolutionized the cruiserweight division in this game. That's why I feel that they're gonna go places. I don't know what their name should be called. this is a show. This is broadcast.
I'd like to dedicate this broadcast to someone. Oh.
Hold the phone. Hold the damn phone. What? That was a pinfall. That was a pinfall. Hold the phone. I want to see the end result here. Wait a minute. Ah, the Fisherman Buster. Chris Kennedy, the dancing man, pinned Lucha Estrella 1, 2, 3 with a bridged fisherman suplex. Looks like we're gonna see these two guys on Sunday. That's gonna change a lot of shit now. Now in the Battle Royale or the Gauntlet for the gold, that's gonna change completely now. You were gonna say something.
Yes. Well, I'd like to dedicate this show. Now, this woman, I did not know her last name. Her first name was Miriam, and she was a lady who lived in the same apartment building that me and my boyfriend live in. And we would see her out smoking every single day. Almost at any time of day, she was there. I talked to her, I think, once or twice. My boyfriend did a lot more because he has lived here for like 6 years, and I just moved here in 2021. But she just passed away. We just learned that she passed away, and we're not sure of what, but we know that like her health wasn't the best, so that's pretty much all we know. But
well, Julia, sorry, yeah.
No, I was just gonna say it's sad, you know, someone that you saw, you know, even if it's someone that you didn't talk to, it's just having that presence, like having someone there, you know, that you see every day and then they're gone, you know.
It's a very, very sad, tragic moment.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to dedicate this show, I'd say dedicate this coming match to your friend Miriam. Because this is a match that represents all the women in the world right now who want to make a difference in the business.
70s, 80s, 90s. Spoil yourself today. You deserve a treat from Matrik Donuts.
Or is Penny and Decay? I haven't seen her in a dog's age.
To find the location nearest you or to check out the Mavericks Fall Donut collection, visit Matrik.
She looks suspiciously like Penelope Ford, but brother, it ain't Penelope Ford.
I didn't go to any Spence stores. I know what we
Oh no, Spence! You can suck my fucking rocks.
Nothing worked for this video.
I know, but this is Spence we're talking about.
Fair enough.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, in memory of Miriam, don't know her last name, but Miriam, from 30 Rue des Noisetiers. If you are really in heaven right now, I hope that you're watching this matchup here. The MMA fighters, Gina Carano and Jaivanjan McCarthy to the left, versus the Wii Fitness gurus, Alicia and Penny Endicott to the right. I'm just glad that commercial is over right now. Let's go down to ringside for the action. I just cannot stand that bloody commercial.
Well,
I can't.
Like the yelling.
No, but everything, the dialogue, how fake and staged it is. Oh Ah, yes. Driven Jan McCarthy is our current cage title holder for Ladies Championship Wrestling. Nobody has been able to top her off. So, Driven Jan McCarthy's got a clean bill of, not a clean bill of health. I mean, she is definitely healthy. But there's nobody out to get her championship gold. She is completely bulletproof right now.
Get winning hard and get winning fast.
The Wii Fitness Gurus, ladies and gentlemen. Alicia with that championship belt that's like literally floating
Hit me hard. Hit
or
me
orbiting around her waist.
It was a bit of techno club in the early 2000s. You know, with like your glow sticks,
Oh yeah.
glow stick necklace.
Oh yeah. Wow. Alicia wasted no time. Now number one, number two, here we go. So in this match here, this is part of the tag team ranking system the championship committee have concocted for many, many years. Just so happens that the number one and number two ranked team are the Wii Fitness Gurus and the MMA Fighters, respectively. I couldn't wear this any longer, it's hurting my head.
Yeah. That's why I don't wear it. 'Cause I had an even bigger head than you.
Well, Julia, maybe you can give this to your daughter or son one day. Woo!
I don't know why I'm causing myself pain, but
Because you're into are you a sadomasochist?
yeah, maybe.
Well, anywho, my condolences to your fellow neighbor who passed away.
Thank you. Yeah, it's like, it wasn't like she was like my best friend or anything, but it's someone you see every day and now they're gone, you know.
Not just like moved out. Well, they definitely moved out, but not in that kind of way.
No. She moved out of her body in a permanent fashion.
So if Millian was a fan of professional wrestling, I'm sure that deep down she could appreciate this. The number one and number two ranked teams for Ladies Championship Wrestling, the winner of tonight's match, they get a crack at the World Tag Team titles against Erica Fisher and Tahani Del Gosha, two of your bestest buddies in the whole wide world. How are they doing, by the way? I mean, you stay in touch with them, don't you, Shaw?
Sure. They're doing okay.
Oh, beautiful leg drop there by Jivin Jam. And do you think that they're ready to defend those tag titles this Sunday night?
Oh yeah.
Beautiful German suplex by Jivin Jan McCarthy. Fuck me, man. Penny Endicott, who hasn't been in active competition for weeks, is getting a dosage of pain. Look at this. Look at this. Where is Jan coming from? I mean, just driving the knee in the back of the hip right here. You see this? Imagine having a knee on that. That's what she's doing right now. It's killer.
As much as I like wrestling, I could never be a wrestler.
You don't think you could ever be a wrestler?
No.
Would you believe me if I told you that I actually wrestled before? I fought player Uno, not evil Uno, but player Uno in 2011. I'm on a fight card and everything. It said Johnny Baba Ganoush versus player Uno. He beat me once, I beat him once, and we had a draw game, a no contest. So my wrestling record reads 1-1-1. I only had one match.
So like were people watching that match?
Oh, I believe so. I mean, if you get to like deep, like you get to dig down deep in the chasms of YouTube and find it on the channel, but I know it's there. Again, you have to look deep.
So like it wasn't like a live event.
You mean like a live stream?
Like live. Like C4 kind of thing.
No. In Fantasy Pro Wrestling. Only in Fantasy Pro Wrestling have I entered the ring. No. I never wrestled at C4. I wanted to. Believe me, I wanted to. But it's just my training was incomplete, and if I were to even pass the course, there'd be no way. No, thank you. There'd be no way of knowing whether or not I would have made it. But right now, all I gotta say is Jive and Jan McCarthy is owning this match, and you know,
she's kicking ass.
And you know what? The thing is, Julia, if Gina and Jan win tonight. What if they end up beating Erica and Tahani? Jive and Jan will be a double champion. Look at this. Beautiful hip toss, followed by a submission maneuver. On another slam and a cross arm breaker, Penny. Come on, Penny, your partner is right in front of ya. Wait a minute. Oh, look at that. Alicia fights back. And the crowd reaction is changing. Boom, 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 boom. With style, grace, finesse, Alicia manages to, for the love of God. But Penny and the caught getting involved. Off the ropes to the turnbuckle. And a nice release German suplex. Look at those strikes, Julia Sanders. Mon Dieu. Still to come, ladies and gentlemen, in our broadcast triple threats. One fall to a finish. King Matrik, Shane Ginger Dallas Page Gordon, and Kinnon Jackson Jr. There's no fucking around. Whatever happens stays solid. So if Shane wins, you can pout and sulk all you want, but at the end of the day, Shane gets the job done. If Kinnon Jackson Jr. wins, it's because it was destiny. It was fate. He was meant to win the match. But if Manongdeni wins, he is the true supreme ruler of the ring. Nobody.
You gonna let the computer decide?
I want fate to decide what happens, Julia. Well, there is.
He's a little weasel.
He's got a 33%, 33.33333 to the infinity chance of winning. You feel better now? Yes. So a 33.333333333 to the infinity chance of winning the match. All of them do. All of them have a chance. But if you think about it, there's 2/3 of that happening. There's 2/3 of a possibility that you will be smiling. If that 1/3 just so happens to win, I want you to scream. I want you to scream as loud as you possibly can.
You do not want to hear that.
Oh no? Damn.
Not unless we have sex.
Well, I don't think your boyfriend would like that very much if you and I had sex, okay? Your boyfriend would probably get very, 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 very mad. Probably will not want you back in the house. And then there's my girlfriend. Oh what? You didn't think I had a girlfriend, Julia?
I knew you had a girlfriend.
I mentioned her time and time and time again, but anyways, I've already like made some kind of a sexual advance on you last week or the week before. I had to apologize to my girlfriend in case she would see that on YouTube.
I don't know, you keep saying how like vivacious I am. Every single time.
Guilty as charged.
If I was your girlfriend, I would like smother you with a pillow in your sleep.
You better have a knife ready too, so you can smother me and put a knife through the pillow.
Why?
To make sure I'm really dead.
If the person stops struggling, it's because they're dead.
You never saw Inglourious Bastards, did you?
I did a long time ago.
Well, have you ever heard of the guy Hugo Stiglitz? He killed like 12 Gestapo officers in a brutal fashion. And one of them, he puts a pillow on the guy's face. And as he's like struggling, he takes a freaking knife and then just stabs through the pillow. I'm sorry.
So stupid.
It's Quentin Tarantino. What did you expect?
He's a king of gratuitous violence and gore.
And people love that shit.
Oh, yes they do.
They love it like breakfast cereal.
And I think...
Crawl! Crawl to the ring rope! Crawl! She reaches the ropes. There she goes. This matchup continues, Julia.
I think the worst one that I saw as far as like displays of blood was Django
I
Unchained.
knew you were gonna say Django.
And like there's literally water, like water. Well, it's water technically, but the blood, like gushing out. Like there's no way to see that much.
That's
blood.
like in Kill Bill. They did the exact same thing in Kill Bill.
It's like a tsunami of blood. Like,
Come in Fontaine.
yeah, no.
Fontaine de sang. That doesn't exist. That could never happen in real life.
Never happened.
I know. Oh, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. The submission hold attempt. The gangsta stretch. Jive and Jen McCarthy. Almost got it, but Penny Endicott saves the day. Whoa! Look at that! Defying the laws of physics.
Wow. That's special powers.
Special powers indeed. The torture rack. Come on! Get in there, Penny! Alicia is struggling, ladies and gentlemen. The MMA fighters are really getting their way tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Gina Carano rolls her over, rolls Alicia over, goes for the cover, and gets saved again by Penny. Alicia needs to tag out. She's getting beaten up out there. Look at this. Just bashing her head against the canvas. That's wood. Padding. A trampoline underneath. Oh. The dragon leg screw. And once again, Penny saves the day for her partner. I'm sure that Alicia will owe her a great debt of gratitude if they walk out of this match alive. Fallaway slam. Gina Carano positions Alicia for the cover. Sky Stanley in position. Oh, caca. Penny Endicott was too late. Unless the referee made a fast count, but I don't believe that Sky Stanley would ever make a count that fast. He usually counts fair.
I've seen him count fast before.
You seen Sky Stanley count fast? Poor Alicia was getting her ass chewed in there. Yeah, I think that was a fair count. Penny was just too slow getting in the ring. More changes being made on the card for Death Row. Originally, the Gurus were number 1. And they were number 2. And now they've climbed the ranks. Now they're number 1. Erica Tahani will face these two. Jivin Jan McCarthy and this woman right here, Gina Carano. What a big deal this is, ladies and gentlemen. What an incredible turn of events so far this evening. And now we're on to our main event. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, and of course to you, Julia. Ça passe vite le soir. So I think our senior correspondent Rick Rocker is backstage right now talking to one of these 3 individuals. But I'm very anxious about tonight's main event. So let's not waste any more time. Rick, the floor is yours.
It's like per 21 Chris put make here cracky. What the fuck is a cracky?
They said crisps. That's the British version of chips. Did you know that?
I think they call them crisps because they're not exactly chips. They're like almost like Pringles.
Triple threat. King Matrik. Shane Gordon. And Kinnon Jackson Jr. This is a big one. This is borderline pay-per-view quality match. Look. "30-minute time limit, no eliminations. This is one fall to a finish. Our main event of the night, the talked about match all evening long. Triple threat, one fall to a finish. It's Shane Ginger Dallas Page Gordon to the left. Manon Denis King Matrik, champion of the universe. In the center, that is. And on the right, it's Kinnon Jackson Jr. Are you ready?
Well, I was born ready.
Let's get down to ringside for the action. You were born ready?
Yep.
Good stuff. We are not in Auckland, New Zealand, ladies and gentlemen. I repeat. No. Champion of the universe. Where's that? There it is. There's the belt.
Oh, sorry.
That must have felt great.
Good.
Look at that. Look at that mug. Look at the girth. That girth is covering part of that championship belt. But this man right here, the man of the hour, the man with the power, too sweet to be sour, Manon Denis King Matrik is looking sharp. He is right, yes.
It's the belt on the line.
No, it is not on the line.
So what's going on?
Oh my Christ! I said it at the start of the show. I said there are 3 outcomes. Remember the 3 outcomes? If Manon Denis wins tonight, he gets the night off on Sunday. There's no championship belt being defended. Why? Because he just beat the two top fucking guys all in one shot. That deserves the night off. If this man wins, he gets the title shot on Sunday. If Kinnon Jackson Jr. wins, he gets the title shot, he doesn't. You understand? Oh my lord. 3 times the charm, ladies and gentlemen. 3 times is a charm. Keep in mind, fan, what happened on Wednesday, Shane Gordon took advantage of the impromptu last-minute stipulation of the pinfall and submission. A real steel cage match. The traditional steel cage, you have to win by escaping the cage. There's no pinfalls, no submissions, there's no time limit technically. You gotta win that match by getting the fuck out of that cage. And if you want to know the history of the cage, love, this is the history of the cage, love. It's the history. Want to know what the steel cage is used as a barrier and as a weapon. It keeps keeps the competitors inside and the interference outside. The steel cage match is the most brutal form of sports entertainment, the ultimate form of confrontation. And this goes back to 1979. No, 1975. Bruno Sammartino and Ilan Koloff.
Wow.
You've got to know your shit, Julia Fenders. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the main event is underway! 30 minutes on the clock. One fall to a finish. Julia, who is your pick?
Oh, I think you know who my pick is.
I want you to tell the world who is watching this right now. Who is your pick?
My pick is Kinnon Jackson Jr.
Oh my lantern.
He is my pick.
Kinnon Jackson Jr., a former two-time Universal Champion. He knows what it's like to taste pure gold. Will he get that opportunity? He has to win this match, and he has to win the match on Sunday.
Has Shane ever done the Universal?
Yes, but not for a long period of time. That's why he's been scratching, he's been clawing his way to that gold belt. But he does it in a scheming, scamming way.
And that's why I'm not voting for him.
Shane slithers like a serpent to get what he wants, and that's, to me, in my book, not the best way to go about it. I know I'm not a fan of the bad guys, but you can still be a bad guy and get something the right way.
Well,
You've got to. You've got to. You've got to. You've got to.
Otherwise, you're not a bad guy.
Then you don't deserve the belt.
No,
You don't deserve shit.
That's why it's an upset when an evil character
Whoa.
gets the belt. That's the whole idea.
I fucking hate it. You know why? I'll give you a reason. One time a bad guy used a weapon like a beer bottle, smashed the guy's head open, won the match with the referee not even seeing it. So the referee has no idea what happened, but the audience do. That beer bottle smash won him the belt, and he stayed champion for almost a year. So ever since he won that fucking belt, and I'll listen to the name, Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode stayed champion because he's found scheming, conniving ways to stay on top. I'm telling you, no one likes that. And I don't even think management likes that either. So if Shane wins tonight, alright, I wanna hear you scream as loud as you possibly can. I want the windows to crack open. You okay? What's the matter? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that request? Is that too much?
Oh, I don't want to bother the other people.
What people?
I'm not like you who just like go like like out of fucking nowhere.
I mean, out of nowhere. There's a reason why I'm doing this. Aw, shit. There we go. You know why? Because I want the results. Hey, look at that. I want the results to be pure, to be fair, to be honorable.
Oh, but it's a video game and you're not playing it, which means
because if I
have
play,
no control over this.
exactly, I shouldn't have to have control. If I had control, it's too obvious who's gonna actually get the advantage. It's not even worth doing. That's why when you watch the damn thing from start to finish, it's gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be gripping for you.
That means that someone might not play it fair.
No, this is as fair as it's going to get. These guys, like I said, 33.333333% chance of success.
Okay, but
there's 2/3. 2/3 right there have a good chance of winning. 2/3 right there. It's two people.
By the way, what's your pick?
To be honest with you, I want King Matrik to win. So I want Shane and Kinnon and inside the cage again and the right way on Sunday. That's what I fucking want. So my pick is Manon Denis. Your pick is Kinnon. And if Shane wins, you know what? I'll scream with you. I'll scream with you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. We came this way. We came this far. We're on the verge. We're about 48 hours away from Death Row. Live Sunday from the THQ Arena. It's gonna be dope. We're gonna have Scott Towels. We're gonna have DJ Samurai. We're gonna have Captain Oblivious in the house. Winston the War Beast, or Winston the mascot, in the house. Everyone's gonna be there. It's gonna be a dope show. Are you okay, Julio? What's the matter? Oh, you're tired? You're all tuckered out? I'm worried about it. Oh, for heaven's sakes. You had the Lord. You had the Lord to protect you. You had the Lord to give you wisdom, courage, knowledge, strength. You've got this one in the bag. It's in the bag. There's no hole in the bag. It won't fall through, Lord. You understand? Good. Now let's get back to action. Does your boyfriend know about this? Well, if your boyfriend doesn't know about this, well then I don't want my girlfriend to break up with me. I really love my girlfriend very much, Julia. My girlfriend is going to kill me. Oh shit, that was powerful right there. Look at the height! Shane Gordon was like at least 7 feet in the air. Actually, show on Chris,
You're very warm.
She fucking show, man. I'm opening up the window.
I'm gonna be cold.
Oh, see my nakla.
Maybe the reason you're hot is because you're wearing like flannel.
Oh fuck! Last time I checked, it's autumn. Like summer is over though.
Winston.
Hey! Winston the mascot is in the Izzy's 4-hour main event attractional maze of the night. So far, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a very interesting one. Lots of double teamage going on around ER. See, you're wearing flannel too. Aren't you hot? I said at the exact same time you burped. Oh no! Oh no! The backpack stunner! Oh! That's the same maneuver that Shane won in that cage match this past week. I am literally sitting at the edge of my seat right now. And Winston, the mascot, who looks completely sad and like really really bummed out or something. Like he is sad about something. He's also being very cute. But that's too obvious. Oh, nice leg drop. The crowd is loving this, ladies and gentlemen. They are cheering. They are looking forward to Sunday night's show. Will King Matrik get the night off, or will he have to defend that title? Oh! The back brain kick, and now Shane. Shane trying to get the advantage. Oh no! The curb stomp. Oh my goodness! Hey, wait a minute! Look, look, look! Beautiful F5, a roaring F5. Will Kinnon Jackson Jr. roll him over? One.
Wasn't fast enough for Winslow.
Wait a minute. Oh. This action is getting very sizzling. The steak is sizzling on the pan. Kinnon Jackson Jr. now going for a classic bow and arrow lock. "10 minutes have definitely passed in our triple threat main event. Beautiful choke slam to cap this all off. Will King Matrik get the... Hey! Kinnon just stole this! Kinnon just stole the victory! Kinnon stole the victory! Watch! You'll see, Kinnon's... That was Manon Denis' opportunity to pin, but Kinnon Jackson Jr. stole the Vic. That's where I was screaming. Here it is. Watch, watch, watch. That's the move. That's the choke slam right there. And then look at that. This King Matrik was trying to break that pin from happening. Kinnon Jackson Jr. has won. Do you know what this means?
It means
Do you have any idea what this means now?
he's got a shot at the title.
Exactamente. Kinnon Jackson Jr. gets a crack at gold one-on-one this Sunday. And hey, Jeffrey Bezos is the special guest referee.
He's going up against King Matrik.
He's going up against King Matrik. Shane Gordon is out of the run. I'm going to tell you right now, even though Shane won, guess what's going to happen now? Shane will be inserted into the 30-man gauntlet match. He has to fight 29 other guys to get another chance at the belt in the future. Congratulations to Kinnon Jackson Jr. You deserved it, but I think that King Matrik is coming after you, buddy boy. So you better get yourself ready. You got 48 hours to the minute. 48 hours from now. You better get yourself prepared, because King Matrik is coming for this man right here. Too bad for King Matrik though. He does not get the night off. He has to perform again and defend the championship. See? That's how it works.
Are you gonna be
I'm gonna be playing Jeff Bezos. Oh yeah.
Since I really want to win this champion.
Well, it might actually possibly happen on Sunday. It might very well happen on Sunday, and Jeffrey Bezos, the richest man in the universe, gets the call the Universal Championship match. That's the whole point. You got this, right? You got this? Okay. Julia Sanders has got this, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching our second half, if you will, of our show. That was aired on Wednesday the 14th. The 12th, I mean, the 12th. So on behalf of the Championship Committee, FPW Management, and of course, the Director of Authority representing Ladies Championship Wrestling, I am Johnny Baba Ganoush. Wishing you all a good evening. We'll see you Sunday, October 16th for Death Row. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Help control the pet population. But above all else, for heaven's sakes, get yourselves spayed or neutered and help control the human population. Oh, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to click on the ringy dingy dingy so you do not miss a match.